So I'm going to come in on that particular point because I want to expand that out into a slightly bigger picture in terms of the way that our wider context has changed over the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Or maybe 40, 50 years, from what I call standardized work to much more knowledge work, more knowledge-driven work. And that whereas, if you're selling cans of soup, standardized cans of soup, time and time again, the job of the salesman is relatively simple, selling cans of soup. But the minute you go...
Well, you wonder what value they add if it's just a can of
well,
soup.
Very
if the
little.
customer can just order it off a website or
Very
something.
little, of course, as happens now. But if you look at knowledge work now, which is increasingly more important as items become more bespoke, more valuable to the people, that whole system begins to break down.
Yes.
Salesman turns up with his flash gear on, you say, oh, fantastic. Now, can you explain how this software code, this bit of code works? Because I need to know that, because I need to integrate that into my optics system here. Huh? Now, about the soup. So you end up in a completely different world, and it has to be more integrated. So actually, this move, certainly in the UK, but in wider European countries, from standardized commodity work, which is more and more now taking place in the East, to much more about knowledge work and service industries
work.
is requiring us to change our structures.
Even for training, which is a little bit bespoke, but it's not that difficult to understand what it is.
Yeah.
It doesn't work if I have a salesperson selling it for me. They want to meet me, and they want to ask me, can you tailor it slightly?
Yeah.
And I'm the only person who really understands my training courses. So I could teach a salesperson about it so they could go and sell it. It's not a difficult product really, but the customer still much prefers to talk to me. And that's for just training. But for software and things that get really complicated, you're right. It's just not going to work if you have a sales.
But if you look